Trying to get the stream back on my TV. There we go. Right, and we have returned. Thank you, Codemasters, for that absolutely enthralling. Finally, Evo left the session. Thank God for that. As we are back. As we've missed something. Where's Fodbold? And why isn't he winning? Right. Wait a second. Why isn't Fodbold winning? Oh, I'm so confused. Why is Chupper winning? I mean, Codemasters? I think the timings are a bit screwed, you know. There's no way that Chupper is now winning. Zero has just overtaken Fodbold apparently, but Fodbold... Oh, there we go, it's sorting itself out now. Fod is winning from Chupper, who's coming into the pit lane. So them super softs can't last, like Frandy said, because he's done the ultra soft, super soft, and they didn't last. Thomas is now into P3. Ahead of Chupper. Ganak won't get him, or will he? Oh, this is going to be close. Ganak and Chupper, and Ganak gets Chupper into P4, and it looks like he's done a jump on him. Where's Mystic Man? He's in P6, he's just behind all this. So Mystic Man, out of absolutely nowhere, is still here. In this little battle for the podium spots. I think two best will probably get P2, but MUSC will put a fight. Without doubt, with 8 laps to go. Well, look like it's died out a bit as we've got Chupper and Ganak going for it. We've got a disconnected Frandy Thompson there. Obviously, Ganak on old softs and Chupper on new ultras. Going through the last corner now, will Chupper be able to carry that more speed that he needs? Doesn't look like it. And the more Chupper gets held up, the more Mystic Man comes into this, I reckon. He won't be worrying about that right now as he looks to make a move. Will he do the switch back? He looks at it. He didn't look convincing though. There's a Ganak and Chupper still going at it. It's not through these corners they'll hold him up, it's through the slower bits that he'll be more of a pain. As you see, Mystic Man has gained a good 3 or 4 attempts on this lap already, so it shows how much he's gaining. As you see, it's down to 0.1 now. He's really going for it, Mystic Man, I can tell you. And also another battle that's looking to come alive. It's coming alive at the end, I'm not going to lie. So Mystic Man locks up. It's really starting to come alive. We've got 2 battles going off. Which one I go for, I don't know. MUFC gets another penalty, but we'll forget about the penalty system for now. I'm not going to look at that for now. I want to look at these juicy battles. Mystic Man has definitely gained on this lap, but not as much as I thought it would. Thomas is looking to get on the back of MUFC, but it looks like Chupper is about to make his move. Will Ganak be able to chop him off? It looks like he's got enough As Chopper hits Ganak after he runs wide, it looks like Chopper's now got that position on Ganak. Unless Ganak can hold it on the outside, which he doesn't, and that is Chopper into P4, Ganak into P5. We didn't get that three-way scrap that we looked for, and now we've got another little bit of a scrap between Tumas and MUFC. And will MUFC be able to hold off Tumas? Because he's defended well in this race, but he's never really dealt with a driver like Tumas. I mean, he's dealt with Chopper Thingy, but Tumas is slightly bit quicker than him. So it'll be interesting to see if he can hold off. And it doesn't look like he's even going to try. As he lets him pass, actually, which is a shame. He realises Tumas is the faster guy, he doesn't want to compromise his race, lets him go. It's a smart move, but for me, not the sort of move I'd make. There's a Mystic Man looks to be catching up to Ganak. Only if he'd hold him off, hold Chopper thing off a little bit more. It looks like Mystic Man just closing up to Ganak. But will Mystic Man be able to make his move? It looks like Mystic Man will get a podium at some point in this race, but it hasn't transpired. As Ganak runs deep, will this be Mystic Man's chance into the hairpin? Bit of a dive bomb. Go around the inside, will he do it? Oh, he's going for it. I didn't expect that as contact. Will he let him back through? Yeah, I think he may have let him back through, to be honest. Ganak knows he's into a bit of fight as he loses off his front wing on that. Or does he? Doesn't look like it, actually. Should we go back to the Mystic Man battle? Looks like he's got the better traction. Will he ever go this time round? That was a bit harsh, I must admit. On Mystic Man. Then he ran mad a little bit. It's a rear wheel, mind, gets a penalty in that place. So Ganak's flirting with that wall, I'm not gonna lie. So is Mystic Man. It's interesting looking at front wings. I've never really noticed it before, but looking at the Williams front wing and then you look at the Mercedes front wing, you think, oh Jesus. I've never really looked at them before, to be honest. And you can see the difference between them. It's quite vast, isn't it? I mean, that was quite a thin one, and that one's got a lot more things on it, that's fair to say. But this looks like it's going to be the only battle on track. for the rest of this race. It's kind of died down a bit. It was looking like a thriller, and it ended up being not a lot. And will Ganak be able to hold on as we have an incident in sector 2? It's not Fodbold, is it? Mystic Man floating with the wall, managing to get a little bit of a better exit than Ganak, but he's going to struggle to get in. Oh, Ganak with the weave. They're lacking to put in the wall. Master for the 3 second penalty. Will he go for it now around the outside, looking for the better exit? That is the better way to look at it for Mystic Man. As he go now, goes side by side, tapping right the outside. Doesn't look like it's going to happen, but doing the switchback. Ganak runs deep. Mystic Man pulls off the move, it seems, but Ganak's still in there with a shout, and that was very close as Mystic Man runs deep. Ganak used the switchback. He doesn't, he goes around the outside, he goes through a section. You can't go side by side through here, surely. But Ganak goes around the outside and manages to keep that position from Mystic Man. He got very, very close. But Ganak manages to somehow stay ahead on them old soft tyres. And Mystic Man must be wondering, how am I going to get past? But this is probably where he can make that move. Down the inside into turn 1. If we go on board Ganak now, it looks like Mystic Man, we should see his car. No, it doesn't go late enough on the brakes. It's a wasted opportunity there by Mystic Man. I'm going to check penalties. Just make sure as we look at Tumas, how many penalties he got. He's got 3 seconds worth. MFC, he's got 2. Look at Ganak, he's got 2 there. 3 penalties. Mystic Man has 1, 2 penalties. So the minute Mystic Man only has to sit behind, to be fair, doesn't need to risk it. As Ganak keeps floating that wall, doesn't he? But for now, he sticks behind. Is it raining? It's raining! It's actually raining. I thought I was seeing things. It's raining in Singapore. I mean, you don't see that too often. I mean, it might be a total lie, but this definitely spices it up at the end. I mean, 3 laps to go. I don't know if it'll rain hard enough for something to interesting to happen. But Mystic Man, that might affect his chances of getting Ganak. And someone might bin it. I mean, Fod might miss a braking zone or 2. Might affect the penalty system, but it looks already a lot slippier out there than what it did before. This will help the traction guys. But will Mystic Man be able to make this move? I mean, it looks impossible for him at the minute. He's either not let off on the brake, he's not good enough. But obviously Ganak, with all these penalties he's picking up, should be getting disqualified soon at this rate. And that is a bit late from Mystic Man, and I think he's just getting frustrated now because he knows he can't get that move done, and it looks like he's going to pull away now, is Ganak. Due to this rain, it hasn't helped him. The spray's not there yet, so it doesn't look like anyone's going to be any late pit stops. There's Fodbold. Fannin has dominated from start to finish, really. He got pole position by an absolute country mile, and he's gone, and he's away. Obviously no Santu this race, no Silver Star either, obviously other leagues and things like that they committed to. So it's interesting to see how much of a gap there is between Tumas and Ford. See, Tumas went for the 2-stop where Ford went for the 1. But it shows how good Ford really is, I think. Obviously Santu can threaten him on it when he's at his best, but when he's not at his best, Ford is in a world of his own. And he's gonna head off into his last lap. Mystic Man's gap has spread dramatically fast. It's almost like Galax put fresh tyres on. That's how quick it's spread. Trupper's actually started to catch MUFC. Trupper's actually... Has Trupper got any penalties? He had that stop and go, but he served it. So he's actually got none. His MUFC's got 2. So Trupper has a chance to get a podium still. If he can close 3 seconds in 1 lap. I mean, that sounds a bit drastic, doesn't it? But the way he's been closing, maybe it could happen. Or MUFC might be able to pick up another penalty or something. Because he's on 1 warning and again. I don't think so. As Jack actually makes a move on Morado all the way back there, and I mean Morado disconnected. So Jack is going to get a point. 0. I haven't spoken to him about too much. He hasn't really been anywhere, to be fair. But 7th ain't that bad. But then again, you look at the drivers, he's beating Griever, rear wheel man Jack Morado, and it's not that impressive. I mean, if he got ahead of Mystic Man, then fair enough. I could say that. I think that could be the end, as we're looking at Fod Bold come through the last couple of corners. Also, Rear Wheelman is actually catching up to Griever at the end. He's really catching Griever. There's incident sector 2 and 3, but it doesn't matter because Fodbold Fannin gets the fireworks, and that's pretty cool. And he wins the Singapore Community Race. Well done to him. We've got MUFC another a minute behind. Where's Tumas gone? Now that is a question. Tumas has been DSQ'd. He's been DSQ'd. It's unbelievable. I mean, really? What did he do? I mean, because of my Devo got DSQ'd, and there will be a word with him at some point. But that's pretty unbelievable. I mean, Real Wheelman came home in 7th in the end. But MUFC looking like he's going to come home, as we actually have a second viewer. MUFC is going to come home in 2nd after Tumas got DSQ'd on the last lap for some reason or other, and I don't really know why, because he hasn't got that many penalties. The answer's on a postcard. Chupper is going to come home in 3rd by a 2nd. Ganak a mile back. In the end managed to pull a lot of time on Mystic Man after the rain started to come down, and it looks like he's going to come home in P4 by 31 seconds in the end. So if Mystic Man had kept his cool, he'd have got P4 easily. But Mystic Man is going to come home in P5, and then we're going to wait for 0. We've actually caught Mystic Man a lot, and there's now in P6. And that concludes the community race. It got a bit boring at the end after the battles started the gap started to spread, but it was an interesting race from the start. wishing there were more action. Obviously, I think some people may have crashed on purpose, and there were some interesting incidents. But except for that, if we weed out all the bad stuff and put all the good stuff in, there's some good stuff there. But we've got some work to do, it's fair to say. But Fodbold, you've won this race, as you seem to win every race at the minute, with the 2 Renaults on the podium. MEFC will be extremely happy, I know that. Chopper going from 19th to 3rd. That's my driver. I mean, I would say he's my driver there, but if we gotta get to Fodbold, you know, he's just 50 odd seconds in the lead. I mean, ridiculous. But Chopper will be a close second. Yeah, not much more to say. Thank you everyone that was in the comments. Kept it a little bit entertaining, gave us something to talk about. Thank you everyone that came and watched tonight. I know it's something a little bit different, maybe we could do it a bit more often, I'm not sure. Obviously this race means nothing to anyone or anything. It's just a race between all our drivers, bit of practice. So yeah guys, until next time, which will probably be Saturday, I'm Nene 7, and we're out of here.